On the air, now it's live. Okay. First time I tried, didn't want to go on. So hello everybody. I'm here. I got what? Oh yeah, I got spray paint in my hand. I decided not to show my face today just because it's kind of a pain to move from one camera view to the other without getting everyone camera sick. So I decided just to put it down since I'll be crafting anyway or something. I have no idea what I'm going to do, but we have time to figure that out. So I just copied my link. I'm just trying to get to the live stream part here. Kendra's filling up her wagon, so there's going to be a little bit of background sound. And I am just trying to find my live stream so I can see the chat. I'm going to put something underneath. Here we are. The camera so you can see something instead of white annoying paper. I decided to move my camera off, one of the legs off of the countertop here. So come on. That's how slow my computer is. It's just going and going and going. Anyway, so I did move, volume off. I did move my camera down. One of the legs is on in a wooden box on a chair. It's kind of all complicated, but it's working. My chat's going to be on as soon as this thing decides to refresh. That's something that's really been, I really need a new computer because it's slow. Slower than molasses in January. So I'm just going to share my Twitter while I'm waiting for it to go around and go onto the chat. So hello everyone who is here. I'm going to quickly go into, I think it shares. Did it? And maybe it shares automatically to my Twitter. I don't know. I think it's just on International Crafters that it doesn't share. It might automatically share. But just in case, because we don't have a Twitter account on International Crafters, so and then I have my Twitter account pretty much like connected to everything. And my Instagram connected to my Twitter, which is connected to my Facebook, which is all good for posting. That's why you see all the posts, they all go out once. If you guys notice that, because everything's connected. So, well, just gonna put a message, link, and my link up, and tweet. Nothing fancy. So sorry guys, taking so long. So just, wow, what's that? Very blurry. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, that's very blurry. Hi. Well, let's see here. Why is it so blurry? See, I really need. Hi, Veronica. Hi, Bella. This is just my vlog crafting time here for myself. Nikki and I will be on tomorrow, so if anyone's hoping that this is our thing, we changed to Thursdays because Nikki's working now, just to let you guys know. I hope you guys can hear me and everything's good. This is really weird. Why is it blurry? I moved it closer. Hi, Krista. Hi, Eve. Eva. Craft like a duck. That's cool. Thank you. Janet, hello. And let's see. Yeah. Come visit us. Had a duck come visit us today right outside the door. That's cool, Eva. Warm up. And let's see here. Yes, so I am on a little later than normal, but I was waiting. I had to actually go check the mail. I've been expecting mail, and I was waiting for the kids to get out the door. Some of them get out the door with their flyers. So I wanted to share a little bit of ATCs I've been working on. I don't have too much, but I just started working on them. And this is, I don't know if anyone would recall these. These are a few years old, quite a few years old. I made these ATCs all together, or these playing cards all together. Thanks. Hi, Angus. And just, I don't know your name there, Gates. I don't know how to pronounce it. So these are all playing cards I put together with washi tape, and then I did journaling by fives, Shannon Green's journaling by fives on these cards, and I never did anything with them. So I don't know if I'm going to play with them today. I just thought I'd bring them up because I was grabbing my container. I have a container here that I keep my stuff, ATCs in. I actually had a couple of things in here, but that I was keeping my ATCs in here that I was working on for like journal, letter, pocket letter thingamajiggies or whatever. So I don't have too many, but I'm just going to show you what I do have in here. So let's see here. So these are the journaling by fives with Shannon Green. And if you guys recall, there was like you had to collage, you had to throw paint on. And I did this just like the journal pages that they had for that. Is it too close? Of course, now I have to. But what I did was I used these as journal pages and I just flipped them over, had them together. And I thought maybe, I don't know if I'm going to play with them today or not, but I'm going to pull them out because. Okay, cool, Jennifer. Thank you. I actually have some stuff ready almost too. So, but anyways, I'm going to show you what I did with these just to do a quick show. These were quite a few years. Poppies, come on. Can you put them in the room, please, Chloe? Chloe? Sorry, girls. Sorry, ladies. I said girls. I'm so used to talking to the kids. So I made a page with these, and then I just did the journaling by five process, 15 minutes, timed it with this, like this. So these are my things I collaged. I had paint, I had stickers, I had stamped images in there. So those are the process for the journaling by five. And so I'm just going to share these with you. So I haven't done anything else with these yet because I've been planning to wait. And I know it's been a few years, and that's terrible. It's been a few years, 2 years at least, since I've done this. No, maybe more, because I was living in the city. So it's been 3 years probably, almost. And I did 2 different types of playing cards. The smaller playing cards here. They're attached together here. And these ones are, these ones are 2.5 by almost 3.5. They're a little smaller. They're just small. And these ones are the regular 2.5 by 3.5. But I just washed them together, did just a normal thing as if it was a journal, and I had fun with it. So I'm planning to play with it more. And then I did my, you know, the part where you doodle, scribble on it, if you guys followed Shannon Green's journaling by fives. And I've never actually did another journaling by five. That was the first time I did it, and the last. And it took me forever to get into the whole thing too, but that was it. And I think it looks so cool, and I didn't want to do anything with it yet. So I might be playing with this soon. I don't think today, because I'm actually might try a couple other things I really like. There's tissue paper on here that I collaged, you know, cut paper, stamped paper. I did stenciling, everything that the whole thing required to do for that. Thanks. I really liked how they turn out, and so I kept them just like this for now, because I still haven't decided what one of the things I thought was I could frame it with a double-sided frame so I could flip it. But I'm not sure, because it's like I don't know which sides I like better. So I want it to be different, of course. I'm always weird like that, and where I'm doing something totally different. And I waited so long, and I didn't want to do a journal page. I wanted to do like cards. Be the wacko, right? Do everything so different. But I really like how they turned out. And so I might be doing something with these soon. Just don't know yet what. But this is like even stenciling, just everything we need to do for that project. Now to test it, I'm going to show you one of the things I did with one of them. Whoa, I think I made an extra page. You were supposed to have so many pages. One of them, I cut them apart. Whoa, can't. And then to see what it looked like. And I didn't really like that, so I wasn't going to cut the rest apart. Like I thought, well, it was cool. And then I could just collage something else on it and make it into, like, I'm totally not underneath my camera. Cards. And this is my spare page I made. It is cool, but not something I want to cut up all my other ones. I don't know. I don't want to cut up my other ones because I really like them whole like this. I really like the grunge, the layers, and all that kind of stuff. So you can even see I have like sewing paper in here that collaged, like the pattern paper, just everything. So this was my test to see how I like it cut out. And I still have to change this all up and do some kind of cards with it. But that's that. So anyways, I wanted to share that with you. And then I only have a few things because I'm just not, losing everything. I only have a few things that I'm not like, I haven't made ATCs too much lately at all. When I first started YouTube, I was making a lot of ATCs and I traded them, almost all of them in with other people. And this is my one you guys seen last time there that we worked on for 3 hours. You guys want to see that one here? This is what it looks like all together, the ones we worked on last vlog, art day. That's how they look all together, looking at them as a page kind of a thing. That's how they look. But I really love all the color too. So, Jesus, stay underneath. So I gotta work on these, or I don't have to work on these. These ones are done, but I really love them. So these ones I have to work on. These, I don't even know how old these are. And they must have been a stamp or something because I don't remember. I think this is a rolling stamp. They roll the houses on. I think that's what this is. Thank you, Janet. And then I painted it with probably water crayons of some sorts. But I have no idea how to finish this one either. This one, I don't even know how many years. It could be 4 or 5 years now that I made this. And I left it in here. I don't even remember making it. I remember that I did it, but I don't remember the process or where I was. Like, I remember that. And see, I haven't been doing ATCs for so long. This one was definitely about a little over 3 years ago because I was at the other house. And this is one that I was doing for a pocket letter, but I never added any stuff to it, any more stuff to it. And I melted this. I didn't use any glue. I glued these with beeswax here. And what the background was I just doodled, like just squirrely doodles, and then I just colored them in, and then I stamped out these pictures. I punched these out with punch, and then I think I added some kind of waxy crayon, and then I just ironed them together with my iron, one of my crafting irons. And that's what I did with that. So it's all beeswax. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but this is it's kind of, you can see the yellow beeswax. Yeah, it worked. And this is one I had for years. I did a video on this one. And it was fun. And I did a few of them. And I just, yeah, I had a little plate thingy I melted my beeswax together on, and then I think I had an iron or something. I have to look at my video, see how I did that. That was quite, and I add sparkles to it too. Don't know if you can see the sparkles. Yeah, you can a little bit, eh? And it's nothing too fancy, obviously. It's just, but I was just kind of playing with the thing. So that's that. And I think that's all I have for the ATC things I had left over. But I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. Obviously, I have to do more with this. Add more wax, add more layers. I don't know. But I want to share some of the things because I just pulled this out and I haven't had this pulled out in a long time, and I just added these ones to my cover here. To my cover. And like I said, these ones I have to work on, which I really do like, but I'm not cutting my other ones because I really prefer them to stay whole. Oh, I keep flipping this over and losing it. So these will be something. And I just love the messy, grungy look, but I don't know why. I'm going to share with you guys, most of you guys seen these probably. This is my chatty part of it, my vlog part of it. Got to put you guys through all this. Kendra and I made a bunch of these. These ones are mine. Kendra's, I think, are in her room. These are the small glossy paper. I could only get these ones because they were cheaper. They were 20-something for a pack, whereas the larger ones that normally we'd work on, they were 44 for like 20. 44 bucks and change for 20, so that's crazy. I think I got 100 for 20-something, 20. So this is the spray paint we were playing with, and we like it, so we will get the big pack, but I want to make sure this is something we can do and not just totally fail at. So these are the ones I played with yesterday, just to share with you. It was really fun. Now, how I would use these is I think I'd paint something in the foreground. These ones were just kind of practice, but some of these would be really cute to use to paint something, like use this as a background, I thought. So that's these ones here. Oh, did you ask how that worked for the, sorry, Janet, for the wax? Is that what you're asking, how it works? I just heated up the wax and yeah, let it dry and cool. I have a video. I'll look for it and try to set it up so you guys can see that wax video. Anyways, I have no idea how long the lag is on this, but okay, I'll find that video, Janet, for you, and I'll post it with a little tag or something so you can see it. Hopefully you can see. I'll figure it out. Anyways, this is because I got to rewatch that video too. I think it's in my ATC's how-to playlist, but I'll look there first to see if it is. Yeah, I do. These ones, I do, but it was in the garage. My Wi-Fi is not great in there, and this is my first time doing it, Jennifer, so I didn't want to make a video of something I don't, you know, sometimes I go on the fly. A lot of times I do videos on the fly that I don't know what I'm doing, but this time I just kind of want to play first with Kendra, and I think this is going to be a thing that me and Kendra keep doing. So I gotta buy like the proper mask. I have little masks, but I gotta buy the proper mask. I got in crap on my Facebook for not having mask. We did have all the doors open. We had the big garage door open, a strip open, quite a bit of a strip without the wind coming in. But you know, I just picked up some masks, little masks to do for us for now, but this is something that we're going to get into more. So this is, anyway, this is one of my last ones. This is my last one I did, and I was trying to get where the light source was kind of hitting the planets or whatever. And don't know, this one I messed up, but it's really hard. Whoops. It's really hard because the paint gets really sticky, and I tried, gloves are just no for me. But I bought a pair of gloves that hopefully will work. And even my fingers are, when you have gloved fingers, it was sticking when you had, and so things were sticking, and it was really hard. So that one kind of messed up, but it was really fun experience just to play with it. Here's another one. Of course, I messed up a little bit. I can't get the camera right. It's totally to the side. Ugh. Move it over because I'm so used to certain angle, but it's playing with it, right? So it's just playing with it, and I'm gonna have to make a big X. So it's fun. I really suck at clouds. Kendra's much better. I'll have to practice on that, but and my sunset and my water really sucked, but it was just my first time at it, so whatever. It was fun playing. I really like how this turned out here too. I found that playing with the clear coat pulls out some weird colors underneath in that. So I really like playing with them, kind of learning that texture the clear coat does if you do certain things. So that's kind of cool. I think this was our very first one. Me and Kendra did our very first one was a moon. She did hers, and I have to grab hers from her room, but when she comes back, she'll show them to you guys probably. And I just love how, oh, can you see? Goodness gracious, the reds, and am I going the wrong way? Yes. The reds here, and just all the colors that I kind of at a distance sprayed on there looks so cool. So that was fun playing with it. This is my first one. I was trying to mess around, and I think I just did too many. I think I did too much black and white on here because it's so kind of muddy, but it really looks cool anyway. So those are that. Let's share those. Hi, Debbie. So that was my fun paint thing, and I think I could really make some really nice pictures or things painting, you know, with that. What I really had fun with, I'm just going to show you one more thing. Oops, don't touch anything that's going to turn off. I made these ATCs yesterday as well. When I was thinking about it, I wanted to make ATCs, and I sprayed these. These were a little difficult because they're so small to get, not to get spray paint everywhere, so this was a little more difficult. I think the larger you go, the easier it gets, but it was really, really fun. So this is something I can really play with, ATCs, because it's small. I love it. And there's my next one. I'm trying to, so you can see some of the texture in there. I love that. So I start realizing I can get more texture in things I do. Now this one here, I added some Posca pen and some paint to it afterwards because I couldn't spray paint. Being the can so big and this is so small, I wanted to do a starburst and I couldn't do it on such a small thing. So I ended up having to use my Posca to make the starburst. So that's paint on there, or Posca pen, the white here. Some of it's spray paint, but these streaks of this moving towards that one is from the Posca. So that's that one. So that was fun. And this one, I added a stenciled wolf. Kendra made the stencil, cut it out. She made a little wolf. And that's that one. Hi, Raven. And this one is one of my favorites because look at all that texture. I learned that if you add lots of over amount of the clear, and there's a certain, like, you know, you burn it off or whatever, it's kind of weird process, but playing with it, I learned that I can get this texture and I really like it. So hi, Anne. So I really like that texture, so I'm going to play with it more. And that's my little wolf. And like I said, Kendra made the really cool stencil and cut it out for me. So I'm going to be making more ATCs because I really like that. That's something I can really play with. It's like I said, it's harder to control the paint because it just goes everywhere because it's such a big paint can. Imagine this is my this is about the size of the paint can. This is my sealer. You know, imagine painting little things with it. It's kind of, it is hard, but fun, 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 fun. No way it is sucky. Well, thanks, Anne. Anne says hi, Raven, to Raven, and she also says that your ATCs and the galaxy pictures are beautiful and there's no way it's sucky. Oh, thanks, Anne. Well, I just, you know, it's working at it, and it was really hard with the fingers sticking, and I ended up having to take the gloves off because I couldn't, they were too big. They're my husband's like extra large hands, and glove was like hanging over and touching the paint, so it was like, okay. So I bought some little somewhat kind of like thin garden gloves, and hopefully they will work. Small, because I have small hands. And that's that. Okay, I don't know what you guys want me to work on today, but I'm going to show you a couple other things I'm sure you guys seen. Oh my goodness. Let's see, I just got a pile. I didn't even put anything away. Okay, to show you you guys see my rooster. Did you see my rooster? Maybe on my page. I painted him when I was watching Nikki's live stream of her pour that she did a couple days ago. So that's my rooster. I think it's a rooster. It looks roostery. I'm going to say he's a rooster. I was going to say she's a rooster. He's a rooster. So what I did was I ripped a piece of canvas. So then I just took it off the frame and I cut it up. And there's my leftover pieces of that canvas. So I got this chunk here. Thanks, Raven. So this is where my canvas fell from somewhere, or something fell on it. And this was just a teaching canvas that I did for teaching the girl, so it wasn't like a done canvas, just teaching the girls processes and stuff, teaching them how to make marks and all that kind of stuff. So anyways, I took it off the frame, which is right here. And because my camera now is closer because I have to, but yeah, I just took it off the frame, which I'm going to do something with this frame. And so that's what happened. So I got chunks left over. Now this one, since it was perfectly like a book cover, I think I should just make this taller, guys. This is driving me crazy. That's so close. If I do some, I'm going to go taller up. Guys, sorry. I try to not wiggle this thing for you guys. And I'm failing at that because you guys just can't see anything. But if I do, when I start doing some work, I'll just move it down. And hopefully you guys don't mind a bit of wiggle. It's just too much. Thank you, Debbie. Anyway, so this is going to be a journal cover for a cloth journal. Some of you wanted me to make some kind of cloth journal, so I thought that's what I'll use this for. And yeah, so I kept this chunk for the cover for them. And this is going to be not just the cloth, it's going to be like mixed cloth, paper, whatever. I'm going to sew it. So this will be a fun project that's going to come up. I don't know if it's going to come up on one of these or just in a video. I don't know. So that's the last piece here. I don't know. It might just turn into a postcard or something, a canvas postcard, but it's kind of cool. So that's so far the ones I got. I just painted 3. This is my King Ragnar. Now, he doesn't quite look, he doesn't quite look like him, but I could see it, the potential. I could see him in the eyes. It's my first trying to do a realistic face, so. And then this was my second one, which I love. I can paint animals pretty, I don't know, animals are much easier than humans. And this is my third one I painted yesterday. And you know what's really funny is I had a journal last year that I did a funny kind of daisy that looked like an upside down little pokey. And it was exactly to that day that I painted the other same type of flowers. It was really funny because it showed up on my Facebook. I'm like, wow, that's funny. But that's my, whatever these are. Lazy Susans, daisies of sorts. Thank you, Debbie. I don't know the flowers, but I saw a picture of them and I'm like painted them. I look under pictures of flowers on Pinterest, or I go cute animals. So I have a few animals that I picked, pictures of animals I picked that I want to paint. And I'm going to do some poppies too, I think. So I really love poppies. And these are the bookmarks, those bookmarks. And you guys seen my paper clips? Oh, sorry, Anne. Anne says she has to go to work and have a great day. Chat room, please. Peeps and Ilene, you're a rock star of your art and you should be selling those bookmarks. Beautiful. Thanks. I just don't know how to sell all this stuff. Like I tried to go to a craft fair once and it was okay. The experience was okay, but it's just not. I'd prefer just to be chatting with you guys and crafting. It's horrible. My husband's getting mad at me. He's like, you could sell this. You could do this. I'm like, yeah, I know, but I'm more of a teacher or of sorts. So these are my paper clips. I have a video out on those. These are my cute little easy kitties. And I thought I just did a variation because everyone, you know, just to catch someone's eye in something that they'd like. And that's that. And you guys see my tea bag. So anyways, I thought I would work on something today. So if you guys have any suggestions, if I have it, I'll grab it. Oops. I can paint more bookmarks. So if someone, I know there's probably a lag because by the time you guys get back to me, if you want to do HACs, we can do that. If you want to do bookmark. And that was my show and tell kind of part. It's been a busy week. I also still have tea bags, but I don't know. So whatever you guys want me to work on with you, I have pretty much everything around me. So bye, Anne. So I'm gonna give you guys some time to tell me what you want me to do. It could be pretty much anything. I even have like small canvases. I have like a tea bag, Debbie. Okay. And I'm gonna grab my coffee quickly or heat up. Can somebody reheat my coffee, please? Who's out there? Bookmarks. Okay. Hey, no one's listening. 1 second, ladies. I need some coffee. It's okay. Thank you. I guess I'm not used to talking so much. My throat's getting a little, so I need to get some warm coffee. Okay. Let's do bookmark. Debbie, Jennifer, come on, bookmark or tea bag. I kind of think that we've done a tea bag on a. Debbie, did you catch my tea bags with Nikki's? Okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. My neighbor dropping something off. Okay. Oh, jeepers. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. No, Debbie. Okay. My neighbor is dropping off a canvas. Can you put that? She wants me to paint something for her husband for Father's Day. Can you put that in a safe spot over here, Kendra or Cora? Right there. Turn it the other way so it's safe. Sorry, guys. Okay, so, well, you know what? We can, oh, what do I have here? Okay. We will do, maybe we'll have one of each. How much time does everyone have? Okay, guys, tell me, some of you who really are requesting here, how much time you have, and I will maybe do both. If you have all the time in the world, or you can catch it up later, I could do both. Me and the girls are here. The girls are off to do their own things, so they're fine with me painting my life away all day, Debbie. Okay, let's see here. So what I really find that I like doing is this is kind of squished it in here because I sucked some of the arrow. But I put this all night, Bella. I put some cloth. Normally it doesn't squish down in there. I damped it up and my throat is getting, isn't that weird? Throat's getting itchy. This is like some old paint, but good paint. Some of it's dry underneath. Now, I might have to put it down a bit because this is where, see, this is where I said I didn't want to move my camera. All the time in the world for you, Jennifer. Oh, thanks, Jen. Oh, you guys are so awesome. Okay, I'm moving my camera down. Oh, gotta be careful. I don't go flying with the camera. And I'm just gonna make sure, yeah, my computer's plugged in. Don't want to turn it off on you guys. That wasn't a fun time when the videos turned off. Okay. So just give me a second. I'm just moving my things so I can see my paints. I have my paints in a crate on the side of me over here. And I have all the colors up so that because I kept having to go under the table and that was driving me nuts. So a messy, messy mess. And then I have a few paintbrushes that are all wet here still. Cleaned them. And I'm using these to pretty much all the time here, like with these small arts. Do I know the numbers on them? They're small. I think this is a 0 here. And this one is a 2. This one here is a 2. And they're not the highest quality, but they work. And those are the ones I used for both the tea bags and the bookmarks that I've made. So now it's determined, what do we want to paint? Ladies, I'm going to go onto my phone. You guys give me some ideas of what you'd like me to paint. I'm not a great painter. I try my best. So that's all I can do. Things tend to work out sometimes, not 100% of the time. So now you guys give me some suggestions and I will go for my Google. So that's what I'm waiting for, is a few suggestions. And this coffee is so good in my throat right now. It could be just the cold weather. No suggestions on what you want me to paint, Debbie? Okay. I did save some pictures, so let's see. I saved some pictures of some cute animals, I think. Flowers, okay. Okay. Got lots of pictures of my work here. Let's see. We could do some poppies. That's pretty easy. A cat. Bella wants a cat. A duck. Okay, let's do a duck. I think I seen a duck. I think I saved a duck on my other phone here. Because this is my night phone. I only got my Instagram and my Scrabble on here. So, because I cracked it. And then, of course, I check your guys' comments. Where did I put the pictures? On the pictures. So I do have a duck right there. Nope, not now. So I could do something like that. Animals are cute. I was looking at these cute little animals. These are ones I saved. Like, isn't that cute? Look at that. Look at that guy. He's so cute. Yeah. Elephants, tigers. Oh my, sloth. Isn't he cute? Anyway, so I gotta pick an animal and maybe some flowers. I'll do a duck. What the heck? Hopefully I can. We'll do a duck, and that should be okay. Gotta get a sloth. Okay, I like the sloth. Maybe I will do the sloth. Where did he go? Where did he go? He's so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll do the sloth. We got two sloth lovers. I love sloths. They're so cute. Okay. Oh boy, his furs are gray. We'll do our best on the sloth. So he's kind of like white, gray. I'm putting more paint. I know I'm going to need the black. So I use Americana multi-surface satin. I love it. And running in a black and white because that's one of the colors I use a lot to highlight and shade. I'm going to also put, I'm going to pull, oh no, this one doesn't, how do we keep this on? We have to go to our things. So, how do you keep this on? I'm going to use a couple of, I'm going to use a little muted gold on here, just a teeny bit. And display, is that the one? Just trying to figure this out. Nope. To keep it on all the time. My other phone does it. Oh, here it is. Lock, auto lock. We'll go like that, and we'll just never, and then it'll stay on. Yay. Yay. Sorry for the slowness here. So I'm going to use a little muted gold just for touches of his furs, probably like, you know, right in the, you know, there's just a little highlights and low lights and that kind of thing. Low lights or some kind of thing. So use that. I'm going to use the sugar, brown sugar. And we'll see what we can do for getting these two guys done. I don't know what I'm going to, we'll have the tea bag on the side here too. And I'm going to use regular brown, the cocoa bean. And I could be mixing my colors, but it's kind of helpful to have them. So I don't mind not mixing them. I'm not the greatest at mixer of colors, but I sometimes do just to get, oh dogs, 1 second. Canvas fell down. Okay, dogs cannot touch. So I guess I got my work cut out today. I got to paint a canvas. It is a big one too. 24 by 36, but it's not a full. It's like a canvas that she wants is like, I'm going to need a green superhero type of canvas, so it's not like going to be a hard one at all. Okay, so this green here, I'm sorry if I'm taking so long, guys. This is the leprechaun. And I'm going to use some festive green. This is the longest part that takes forever. It's like getting all the colors out. Do I have any other greens? Ooh, I have this one here. Gonna get that one out. So mix. I do that lots where I get all the like the separation of the oil in it and I forget to stir it, mix it, whatever. Let's hope I can do this. So not too often I paint live like this. I know I've done some for you guys, but it's yeah, it's not like often. So we'll see how we do. We'll see how we do. So I got my slothy here. Let's see if I want to pick. I'm just going to check on. I think I might want to pick something a little bit more color in it like that than just the stripes. I don't know. Okay. Sometimes I have to go look at my background like, oh, what would work best? Even though most times my background doesn't show, to me, some of it might, I don't know. All right, here we go. So little Slothy here has a cute nose. And so far, I'm going to kind of start with that. His nose, his eyes are really cute. So kind of, I have no reason or weird, I just paint. And it looks like, sometimes it just looks like horrible at first. And yeah. And then it takes a while to get the kind of gist of it. So, oop, that's going to be a pain in the butt if I keep doing that. I have a leg here, right here. I have a leg here and a leg ahead. So when I go to hit the water, I mean get my water, I hit a leg. So, yes. So yeah, I kind of do my own little thing, and then I just start shaping them up, and then that's how I work with pretty much everything. Such a cute little smiley face too. You guys probably wonder how I even get stuff out of something I'm painting. I don't know. I never really watch other people paint too much, so I don't know how, if they do the same thing. Probably should. If I had the time to do my work and watch someone else's work, it'd be pretty good. A lot of times I miss so many of your guys' videos too. I try to get them, especially if I'm having a down day too. It's a good opportunity to start watching some videos if I have like sore throat, cold, or that's how he's starting to look. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I tend to really like to work with the eyes and stuff first. Don't know. Get a little bit of a character out of him, and then start falling in love with him, and then I'm like, oh, I want to work on you some more. The one thing I find that I'm really bad at is I keep leaving too much water so in my brush, so I gotta remember to keep pulling the water out, because it gets watery. Paint is just not fun. And this is how I kind of play with it. I'll grab a bit of paint, so I have a bit of black. I'll snag a little brown, and then this is kind of how I mix my paints a little bit, because I'm working on a small area, so it's not going to be hugely, for a small project anyways. It makes it easier for me just to kind of smush it together here like this on the napkin or paper towel, and then just squish it in and get the color I want. And like I said, it's going to be a rough beginning here. What a cute little smile he has. It'll work. Usually does. Oh, thanks. I have to thank you, Debbie. Debbie's put, it says, wow, you're awesome. It already looks like the picture. So this is going to be a challenge, actually, just being able to pay attention to the chat and paint and talk. We'll see. Okay. But we'll see what we can do here. It's going to be a little bit here to get them going. I'm going to mix these two colors now. I don't know if you guys can see my colors and how but I'm going to try to pull some of this. And this is just the weirdness. This is the way I roll with this. And I have a more, you know, a better brush after too, to kind of. He's looking really cartoony at the moment, but hopefully I can get him to look more slothy. It takes a bit to pull it out of him, or to pull it out of me, I guess. Try not to slam the doors there, monkeys. children. It's a bit of a rainy day today here, so I'm not sure if Chloe's took our hearing aids off to go or not, to go deliver flyers or not. So I suggested she did because the rain, I don't know, but she does have a little hat that she wears. She hates having her hearing aids off. She hates not being able to hear. Okay, so I have this other brush too, and I'm just going to kind of go back and forth until I feel that I'm comfortable with what's going on here. And of course, there's way too much white in his eyes and all that kind of stuff, but it takes a bit. I like to, like I said, I'm just working. I'll have a section that's really wet, and then I'll move on to another section. And so it's let that part dry a bit more and that kind of thing. Like his nose is really awful, but he'll look good later. Thanks, Janet. Janet says he's looking good. Oh, thank you. And sometimes I'll just even go over it and then I'll be fixing it a little bit. Like I might mess something up in the process of going over it, but it'll, in the long run, hopefully, look pretty cute. Not sure. I just kind of go for it and try to get it. I'll add some darkness to his nose after. Then I'll see something that I want to do, and sometimes it'll work and sometimes it won't. Okay. We need a little bit of furs down here. Dark furs. And just some playtime. And the only way I can make the furs a little darker brown is just by adding some black. Sometimes I add it right directly and then go over it with, like, say, the cocoa bean brown. Mix it right on the piece. This just depends. Hey, no barking, poppies. And his eyes and all that kind of stuff really needs to be fixed. Okay. I'm going to have to put a little bit of darkness here and flick some furs over that. Hey, come on. He's looking a little no, sorry, Raven. No, I didn't go to art school. Actually went up to grade 6. That's the only time they had art in regular school. And then they cut it out. Grade 7, 8, 9. They didn't have art. So 10. And just started painting recently. I guess these kind of things about a couple years ago, maybe. I don't know, not very long anyway. This is a bit of a reddish brown. You see how I kind of go over and I go over and I'll add color, and that's why I kind of move around so then I don't get a make a mucky mess. And I just work in just little sections here and there. So then I don't make a mess. And don't have like a big wet spot that I'm trying to continuously paint over or something. I know you guys can't really see me grabbing the paint, but Grabbing some white. I'm going to put some yellow over top. Some of it's going to look okay. Some of it's going to look like it doesn't belong. Eventually it'll all look hopefully okay. And I need to get some. Is it a raccoon? No, Tori, see, it's going to be a sloth, hopefully. Not a raccoon, nope. But ye will be a sloth. Okay, so I'm going to get some gold. I was just saying, I gotta get some decent brushes that I can find that I really, really like. I think I'm gonna add a little darkness here. And this is kind of how I go. I'm like, I think I'm gonna add a little darkness here, and then I'm gonna do some white over top, fur mark type things. Hi, Patricia. So don't scream. It's just going to be just for some depth. This is just under painting now right here on his face. And of course, I'll have to fix his nose and whatnot. Still, it's pretty scary. But we are working on it. So I'm just like running my paintbrush across both the dark cocoa brown and the brown sugar right now, just to get his arm in there. That'll be just the base color. Basically. And he's got to come together a bit more, huh? I had a lot of, see, there I go with a lot of water. I had a lot of wetness on his nose, so got to get that together now. I let it dry for long enough, I think. What's this? Tori, I was just watching this video on how to paint on rocks. Have you done anything like that, hun? Well, just like I have painted on rocks, but just like kind of like trees, nothing like pictures of anything. I think I've done trees. Oh, I have painted an octopus on a rock. Let's see here. Do I have it on hand? Somewhere's up there. I have painted an octopus on a rock on one of my live streams. Flowers, but not too much. It's just playing. I'm still quite new to this, but ooh, I'm going to give him a bit of a mustache, lighten that up. Give him a bit of a mustache. But this is some of the underpainting. There's going to be, I know he's looking really dark right now, but I'm hoping to lighten up. I think his little eye over here is too close to. I think I'm going to move his eye. Okay, guys, I think it's too close, way too close for a sloth. Let's move his eye over. See, that's the thing. Sometimes something happens and you're like, whoa, that's just way too. He's a sloth. He's almost like, his eyes are so far apart, right? Okay, much better. Gotta work on it, of course, now, but much better. Oh, you have a lot of river rocks. Let's see here. Sorry, Tori. and you want to start painting on them, but I'm blank. Don't know how to paint. Well, I do have a few videos on painting on some rocks, and I do have a live stream. I could probably share the link so then it's like pops up for you. Like I said, I do have, I think we had an octopus on one. I had a flower. I can't remember what else we painted on one. If some of you guys were on that live stream, I don't know, might be able to, excuse me, share what was done. Basically, I would just have like a bit of a base coat. And yeah, I will do that, Tori. And then I use my base coat, just like here, I had kind of the white nose, and I start painting in my mind and painting on what I was painting on, my picture with the base coat. And then I just put the color over top. Like right now, he's not looking like anything special yet. But like I said, the acrylics are great. Yeah, I haven't really painted too much with oils. I've used oil sticks, but I haven't painted too much with oils, so I'm not really, I can't really judge. So here I'm going to try a little bit of white to lighten them up. And I'll have to show you guys the sloth after, but I'm not going to like pull the picture that I'm using out until I'm done again. So just to let you know, it's looking a little, it's a little wet there. So I'm going to move. I'm pulling my white. So you've got a lot under color. And so I'm trying to pull some white through. But like I was saying, I tend to try to wait till it's more dry underneath. And here is where I got too much water in my brush. It happens. He's really cute. He looks like a dog. Yes, he's Tori. He looks like a puppy with a big nose, or even a baby bear. Well, it'll fix. I'm sorry, little guy. Yeah, I'll get him to where he's supposed to look. That's the thing. There's always that process of there's not the pretty process always, you know what I mean? Like it's sometimes going to look like something else. It's just this little bit here that makes him look a little mean, but he's kind of got that. And I'm going to try to get some browns in here and black again. A browny black, that very dark, rich. He's got that right here. Yes, girls, even when they're doing our makeup. What's this? Yeah, that. Well, sometimes it just, doesn't go the way you want it to go, or it's just that process. He looks much cuter in the picture, so we'll work on that. Okay. Work on that. Make him look handsome. I'm going to do a little bit more of a gold. Oh, I've got some red in there. Oops, there goes my artist. Whatchamacallit? Can't think of it. Put my little guy in there. My little twist. I got red in it, so I'm just going to call it that. Now I'm just going to pull in some white. You are going to put the claws onto the branch. Well, the picture I have don't have any, so I'm just kind of have him stretching out. So I'll have to do another picture sometime with some claws but this guy's just hanging there, kind of hanging out like this, so. He needs more white. Sometimes I do have to dry it up a little bit. I think I'm going to dry it up just a tad. It's not a large picture, so it stays wet for a bit. What's this, Tori? I hope I'm not being selfish by talking so much. Oh, no, asking so much. No, it's okay. I just hope I can catch them and not miss them. I don't have a lot of answers because like I said, I just kind of go for it, right? But I do my best to answer questions. So I'm going to be dabbing his nose a bit to get it lighter, like the picture. I might show you guys the picture here and there. I guess I said I wasn't going to, but oh, what you guys are like, why is Benji on a bookmark? The ones who haven't seen the Chosen Sloth. But like I said, it's a process. My last picture that I painted of the rooster took like 40 minutes. And that was just, where is he? And that was just, oops, that was just the rooster. Now the rooster's not even that much of detail. Not really. There's a little bit of detail around his eyes and that. But that took 40 minutes. And then this one probably took about, well, fiddling around with it, like, you know, close to the same. This guy, I don't know. He took a while because I'm not good at faces, so, but. Okay, so far we'll show you here. Here is this picture I'm getting him from. Not the, you know, he's still looking Benji-ish, oops, but we'll get it there. We'll get it there. It's just kind of, you can't even see him very good. I'm working on it. It's never going to be exact, but I'm working on it. And what was that? To name him? Oh, he'll get named. Yeah, he'll get named after. You guys can name him after he's done. Billy the Sloth. That's cute. So I'm just gonna kind of play with some other. Sometimes I just go to another spot and start working on it. I don't like to just stay still in one spot, really. And there we go, I must be touching that red a bit. Billy, okay. His name is Billy. So he's not going to be like the exact picture because I'm not that good. But he'll be cute. He'll be cute anyway. He'll be our little cute Billy. Okay. Let's see if we can get Billy some more hairdo happening here. Stop. stop looking a little more like Benji. That would be really helpful. Yeah, I don't know. There's that dog show when we were kids, Benji. I think I gotta stop making his hair go back. I'm gonna make it go forwards now. He won't look like Benji anymore. That's it. Pull his hair forward. That's the way it's supposed to be anyways, more forwards. Oh, just gotta get some darkness happening here. And that's just it. I just kind of play back and forth, and if I don't like something, I'll fix it. Don't want too much darkness up here. And I got some yellow, the gold, and mixed in with the white, and I'm just playing with his furs. I do have some green stuff happening up here too, so gotta get that in. It says, Tori, I'm sorry, I'd like to read what it says. At the least, he looks something that I couldn't do. Oh, thanks. Well, like I said, it's stages. It's stages. I kind of try not to concentrate on the animal itself, and I concentrate on just little portions of his face and then little colors here and there. And that's kind of how I go at it. And tends to work. And then sometimes something I see in there is a little different than what is in the picture. I want to add a little bit of different shading or a different tone. So I don't always follow exactly on the picture either. So, but sometimes I'll feel like, this looks better than the picture, or, you know, in my mind. I think I got a little too much white on his nose there. But I'm just going to throw in a little dark coffee bean around his nose. Just one nose. And his... See how layers just kind of make it look, and he's quite far away from you guys. Layers just make it look a little better each time. And now I'm just kind of, sometimes I just dot little dots or whatever. Make myself happy with the layering. Gotta fix his little mouth. Oh, thank you, Debbie. I think he's cute. I think he is too. He's slothish. Sloshish. There's that little smile that we all loved at the first year when we first saw him. And I'm just kind of playing with it. Like I said, I could end up, you know, it's layers and layers and layers. So cute. So cute. Okay. And now I want to get kind of some white whiskery things happening here a bit. gotta get, sometimes I feel like, oh, I don't like this brush, you know, I want to get something better. Well, one thing would help if I took care of my brushes a little bit better. I complain, but a lot of times I'll leave them in the water a little too long and stuff. So I guess I can't complain too much. He is looking cute. Now I gotta put a little bit of green around him, guys. Just because we gotta get a little bit of a feel of the background. There's gonna be different types of greens around him. And I do have a little leaf coming down here. So let's get some jungle. And this is basically it. Like, this is just like, you know, I know there's layers of color back there, but some of it will come through, some of it come through, and some of it won't. And then I'll probably want to. So now I'm kind of focusing on a few other things, letting some places dry a bit. So I'm gonna darken up some green with just a little bit of black. Because it's not bright green over here. And I just like to move different directions to get some of the paint there. Thank you, Debbie. He's coming along. See, as I was saying, like, it's not going to be, he's not perfect, but he's cute. He's adorable. I add a touch of the cocoa brown in my green. So that's what I said, like, I do mix some of my colors here with these acrylic pre-mixed ones, but I haven't had the opportunity to really mix too many colors together like on my own, just because, okay, Raven, just because Raven said she'll be right back. It's expensive to buy like different paints in, so I just kind of, this is what I got. And yeah. So notice the greens. I don't know if you guys can see, but the greens are, I'm going to move this down just a touch. See if this hopefully doesn't mess up your view. Okay, it's kind of going to be an angle view. Let's see. The one eye here might be a little too big. I might have to make it a little smaller, but right now we're working on the green. But see how now it's coming together. I'm not sure if I want to put the little green leaf that they have right here on his face, but he's cute. He's much more smiley in his picture. We'll have to work on that. We'll have to work on that. Okay. Oh, my other paint here fell in. Okay. Wash. There's a lot of green in there. Let's see. Gotta make sure. That's a bad habit I have, is leaving some moisture in that brush. And I think I'll try to make him a little more smiley up here. And see, it's just going in, and then you discover something looks a little kind of playing with it, right? If I get darker maybe here, he'll look more smiley. So cute. He's cute. His nose might be a little on tad on the too pointed up here, so I'll just kind of come down and make it more like the guy on the, see, just little changes, see how much that changed. I don't know if you guys realize how much that changed, but I kind of think that really made his nose widen up a bit on his little slothy face. So just little changes here and there. And then, like I said, it's not all at once. It's like layers. And then you realize, like, you want to do something. You want to do this. I'm using the brush now. I'm just kind of adding more white. He has a lot of whitish, and I think I ran out of white here. And I want to make him the best I can. I think I made his little head a little bit short. I could always go back and make it a little taller. So, like, that's just the little things I'm noticing now. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to make his head his hair a little more. I got whatever left of white here, so I'm just kind of going over the green. But see, I noticed that I made his head too short, too flat. Six viewers. He's not for everybody, I guess, but okay, so discovered needed some height, and that's the thing, you just keep going until you find that he's just the right. I'm going to put some more darkness in here. To put some furs over it. Got quite a bit of paint in there, it looks like, but okay. Okay, now I'm going to dry that up because I'm going to be working on this part right here. Now, the reason why I did that kind of black band there is that right here it kind of looks like he's got a little bit of a headband underneath and his hair flops over. That's why I did that. Just to get that little flopped. Oh, you're back, Raven. Good. To get that little flop. I made his head a little bit taller. It was too flat, and I noticed that he was not looking his best there. So just a little improvement. Like I said, that's the part of the process for me, is just finding. Sometimes it's easy enough. 10 thumbs up. Thanks, Patricia. It's easy enough to see his eye was over here a bit more. It's easy enough to pull it out, especially if you're doing it in layers and you're not rushing the painting. That's one thing about small paint jobs. It's so fun because then you feel like, oh, well, you could pull something back right away and not feel stuck or feel like you did all that work and now you realize something's not quite what you wanted. So that's why now you can see why I put the band. Thank you, Raven. That black band underneath, because that's how it was kind of in the picture. And then you could see it in the see, I got so much paint, water. I always get so much water. You could see it through his furs. I do probably need to learn how to paint fur. I just haven't had the chance to watch any videos. So I'm just kind of like winging it. Winging it. Hey, don't slam the door. How is it? Kendra's back from her flyers. Okay. Looking okay. He's looking a little bit better now that his head's not so flat. He really looked like a Benji dog, really. Like, does anyone watch that Benji show when you were a kid? Benji. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a little bit of a darkness right here. Now this is where sometimes I'll just paint some spots. And I will dab in some spots because like he's got that where his furs are kind of parting, his little fur part. And this is something that someone could do forever. Layers. Fur is hard to do, believe me. I've tried, Raven. Oh, yeah. I don't know. It is pretty hard. I've done a dog painting, and it was a lot of spots. I did a lot of like spots on this kind of little things with the. So I don't know. I don't know if you guys have seen that one. Okay. Here's my sloth. He's kind of wonky. I did put him to the side a little bit more, but wonky's my thing anyway. Wonky. And the only reason why you guys know he's wonky is because there's a picture beside it. Once I take that away, you guys will never know. Oh man, I crack myself up. Okay. I'm really having fun with him, but I've got to move on to my other stuff. Tea bag you guys want. Okay. I'm not rushing it though. I'm just playing with it. I could play with the fur forever. Probably anyway. See how it is? It's just like one of those things. And how many layers we've done already? Okay, so he's looking cute. We gotta get some more stuff done down here. Looking very messy. Thank you, Debbie. Oh, yeah, I think he's cute. It is just cute. You guys are so patient. 5 viewers. It's one of those things that you really gotta like a sloth, I guess. But he's so cute. Who can not like a sloth? I can just sit there and watch them not move because they barely move, right? At the zoo forever. I loved watching documentaries and them in the wild. And in where are they from? Like different places like Amazon, and they go across the water so slow. They have like moss on their backs. So cute. Like, isn't that what life should be? We just chill. We don't even have to we just can relax. Don't have to worry about anything. That's how it should be. Your dog's favorite animal? Aw. I have lots of different favorite animals. Sloth is one of them. There's the 3-toe sloth, the 2-toe sloth. They're just so cute. I love them. Love them. Love them. Do it. They're really cute. See how you could just, one can just paint forever? Isn't that just terrible? One can just like forever, forever. Okay. He's so happy to be on my bookmark. They move as fast as I do, Raven. That's so cute. You have moss on your back too, Raven? Oh, yeah, these guys are adorable. See, I could keep dabbing, and that's the part that takes forever. Dabbing, like shading, and so cute. There we go. Okay, let's see here. Come on. Come on. See, paintbrush needs. No, not that kind of. Oh, no, just teasing. Teasing. We know. So I just kind of like going over. I'm getting a cramp in my leg. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I changed chairs. Last time I was on a chair that my angle, I was leaning forward so much. It hurt. After a few hours of the ATCs with you guys, I was like, no. Thank you. I was hurting my back. But I changed to a stool, a shorter stool. So I don't know. I was working a few leaves here. And we could just get I don't know, I'm kind of inventing some leaves down here because it's going to be a bit we want a little bit of a color change. This is, yep, this is a green. I had to dip my finger in there, eh? Dip my finger in there and figure out what I'm doing. So now I'm just kind of playing with the leaves. I don't know. I'm going to do whatever I think looks best for me. So here's that guy. He's looking pretty cute. Right now, Raven's saying, right now I'm in my art room and it's too hot. Oh, and your air conditioning broke. Oh, it sucks. Yeah. I hear you. That sucks. It's cooler day here today. And it's been really windy even when it's warm, so that kind of sucks because then like all I need is a little bit of shading from my umbrellas, but when it gets to be as windy as it has been, you can't set up the umbrellas because it's they're just breaking and blowing everywhere. The umbrellas in the back of the house keeps the house really cool. And look at me. See, look at my hand. I'm leaning it on my paint. Oh, just crazy. So I'm just kind of playing with this right now just because at the moment I don't know what I want to do with everything else. So I'm just kind of playing with this. Oh, too much water. Okay, I'm not going to put so much of a leaf in his face because I didn't want to cover, like it comes right down to here and covers his eye on the other one. I don't want to do that. I want to cover his little cutesy eye. So that's what I mean. Like pictures are not always going to look the same. I don't want to cover his cutesy face. Fans don't get, oh yeah. Oh, I like that color in the back there. I don't think I'm going to color that green. I think I'm just going to, of course, I'll add a little bit of, oh, see all the water there? I'm just terrible. I'm just like, splash. Let's just throw this on. Let's throw that on. I got to pay attention to what I'm doing. Okay. That would be helpful, huh? So yeah, just adding different greens. We're expecting temps to 100. Oh, so I hope this is not boring you guys to death. Seriously. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. And thanks for the request of this guy. Okay, so I'm not sure what else I want to do with this guy. I'll have to look at him in a few minutes here, just take a good look at him and see if I'm happy with everything. Sometimes I'll just like see something and see I'm getting full of paint. Full of paint. Okay. I'm just kind of winging it. Winging it. Blending them in. No, 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 no. Poppies. Okay, can you stop them? Sorry, guys. California. Okay. I think that's my sloth. What do you guys think? He could be a little bit more white. I'm out of white. But I could fuss over him all day long too. Really could. Sometimes I'll even go over with a little bit of pasta. Perfect. Thanks, Debbie. You're too awesome. Let's see. Just a few more. See, oh, I could fuss forever. A few more little things here and there. And I suppose we'll call it a sloth. Sloth there. So what was his name? Billy? His name is Billy, I believe. Yeah, I'm gonna have to dry him off. Billy the Sloth. Yes, Billy is about done. But I'm gonna probably grab my Posca. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing with this white? Gotta pay attention to what I'm doing. I'm probably gonna grab my Posca pen and do a few little scribbles here and there. And that's Billy. That will be Billy. And his surroundings. There we go. I got a few colors coming through I left just for the heck of it. Okay, so I didn't cover his face. I'm gonna do a little heat on him. I didn't cover his face too much. Oh, gotta figure out how this thing works. He's a little different, of course, but okay. And I could, you know, I see things that I could have done differently, but thank you, Raven. Thank you, Debbie. I think he's cute too. There's some things I could, I mean, now I've got my white Posca pen. I know I could have done differently, but that's kind of learning process. And I think I really need like a really fine paintbrush to get some of the fur marks in there that I wanted to get. So let's see, I'm just going to grab the pen and just kind of do a few little marks here and there. It adds just a little bit more fur marks that I couldn't achieve with my brush because it wasn't quite the right, either right brush or I just don't know how to use it. Pick one. Could be a little bit of both. And I'm just kind of making his hair a little messier and cute. I find that he looks still puppyish, but just kind of lighten that up, his little face. And that's what I do, just kind of play with it, play with it, play with it. Especially when I don't, like I know my brush is not quite doing some things I want to do, so I just kind of go in. Because look at how nice and thin this little fur marks are with the Posca. When you get these nice little, I don't think it's cheating or anything, it's just whatever. How can you possibly be cheating? It's just what it takes to get the fine marks in. Let's see. And that's my little feller. Hey, Pop, stop that. Just adding a little more brown around his eyes because maybe it's just a little too black. It's supposed to be kind of blacky brown. And that's how I play with it. And like I said, this part could take me ages to get the way I want it. Yep, I think he's done. Could be a little bit much white there. There's a bit of a white just going just below his eye there. Okay. And it's a hair of a white right here. Play with it, play with it. No, it's not cheating. Thanks, Raven. It's just like, I know what I want. I know what I want. There we go. I kind of like him to look like he's alive. Got some life going on in there. And there we go. I think he's good. That took forever, I know. Hi, Kelly. I was painting a requested sloth. If he looks slothy, I succeeded. If not, well, I tried. I gave it a try. And I think I'm having trouble a little bit with the other eye because the leaf covers it, but that's him. I didn't want to cover his eye, but that's my sloth. What do you think, guys? Not too bad. He looks like a dog in a tree, but I have to work on that one. I have to work on that one. Maybe I should have put the leaf over his eye. It obviously didn't make his eye quite right, but thank you. So that was him. Thank you, Debbie. I'll probably be playing with him later on. Knowing me, you guys probably will know that I would be playing with him later on, make him a little bit more, I don't know, but it'll be like little dots and stuff here and there. Okay, so it's 2 something. What are we going to do with the, where's my scissors? Right here. Debbie, what do you want to do with the tea bag? Hi, Laura. We just painted a sloth. If he looks like a sloth, oh boy. I keep seeing things I want to fix, like his nose should be more, the nose holes should be more, see, I already, oh look, oh my gosh, 2 little spots and I improved it so much. Oh, there you go. Doesn't look so puppyish anymore. That's what I mean. I keep going back and I'm like, oh, and then all of a sudden he looks a little bit better. That's what I mean by, you know, I just keep going and doing little touches here and there. Like these little spots of brown I could do. But I'm going to stop that anyways. I'm just showing you. Thank you, Laura. Well, he's not perfect, but he's not bad. Practice. I got to practice. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just quickly dry them up really good. And Debbie, you gotta tell me. Oh, flowers, you said? Okay, I just noticed that. Flowers, okay. Oh, thank you guys for asking me to do the sloth. I'm in love with him. He's so cute. Billy the Sloth. I might have to write his name down here somewhere. He's so cute. Yes, Billy. I'm just gonna write my signature. IMC. Because I can't be more creative than that. Yes. Billy. That's adorable. So what I got here is matte glue sealer, DecoArts, and that's what I seal them with. And that's what I sealed with all of them with. I do sometimes a few layers just because that's no reason, just because I like to do few layers. Or like sometimes I'll notice something that I could have added more color, and I'll go back, and even though I did the sealer, I can go back and fix something, add more color or whatever, and then I'll seal it again. So some of them have a few layers of sealer, the glue, Mod Podge type of glue. It's DecoArts sealer, and yeah, it works good. Yes. So I'm gonna do a poppy type of flower, I think, for the tea bag. Why not? I think so. Unless I find something I really on my little pictures here on my phone that I like better. But I think I saved some pictures of flowers. Let that set a bit. There's a few, like I think that I'm gonna add a little bit of hair, more hair marks on him after. I might, because just looking at him, it's kind of like, I don't know. It all depends on, see, now I'm just playing with it, but I might add a few hair strokes or something. We'll see. But he is cute. And that's my sloth. Okay. We're going to do some flowers. Oh, I got to put my glue away. I just got to close my lid, put my glue brush in the water. Now for the flowers. What did I save? Did I save any flowers? I have some poppies. I'm going to find some pictures of poppies here. Pinterest. We're going to go poppies. Growing. Let's see if that's, nope. Garden? No, maybe. Okay, so we're going to find pictures of poppies that I like and go for that. Ooh, look, is this a poppy? Oh my goodness. Check that out. Isn't that pretty? That's really pretty. What they're doing with flowers these days. So do we want to do red poppies, or do we want to do like a different color? It's going to be, I know I got to pull out my red if we do red. Okay, I'm just going to do, wow, what? The poppy, oops. Should we do something different? Sorry, going too fast for you guys. Red. Okay, red it is. Okay, I have a picture I saved on here. I'm just going to do that, and you guys will just see it come to life. And there we go. So, best side. Grab my red. I'm going to use lipstick red. Pretty much, I think I got lipstick red, and I have one other red. So, and then I'm going to use black and white to change up the tones of them. Okay, red it is. So I'm going to use lipstick. Is that lipstick? Yeah. And I'm going to use the dark red, this dark scarlet, and greens and the blacks, which I'm going to need more black. And I'm going to throw some orange in there because I always love like yellow and orange in my background. And so I'm going to throw some orange in there. School bus yellow. And you know what? I do have some gold there, that gold, muted gold. I might use that in there too. Let's see what else do I have for. I have its yellow spray here for some background color. I think I'm going to do a little bit of some sprays here for the background colors, guys. This one's called Coffee Shop. Oops, that went too high up. And now it's not working. Yay. Yay for these little pump thingamajigs. That is the yellow, and it was called It's Yellow, and I'm going to use a little bit of red. Don't want to get my slothy there. So that's my background color. I don't know how much it's going to show, but it just makes me a little happy to have a little background color. Makes me happy. Okay, I'm going to do a little, it's green. Now we're done. This one smells like the cinnamon, apple cinnamon. This is the apple cinnamon tea. Still smells good. Okay. I gotta make these small. I gotta make these babies small. So these are gonna be my poppies. I'm like thinking here, I gotta make these puppies small. Okay, so there's, now I'm just kind of just making some red. Can we see that, or should I go down? I should go down. I'm gonna go down. The nice thing about moving it down off of my shelf is that you guys can see more. Okay, the last time I painted, you guys couldn't see a thing. All right. Can you see better? The reason I need the cloth is I do like to wipe, so I want to keep the cloth there, but I do like to have it there to wipe away paint and mix my colors and that kind of thing. So for now I'm going to leave it like this. And basically I just kind of do layers and layers. And kind of play with it. Okay, I'm just going to read. Yeah, that's great. Laura says, Eileen, it's amazing how much you have grown up as an artist since I'm a subby. More you teach, the share, and better it turns out. Thank you. Yeah, I believe I see that too. Like I've tried to do things and grow more. So thank you, Laura. I've noticed that too, and it's been really fun learning with you guys, and like I just like to do it and then learn as I go too. I never usually don't practice to get a technique down or anything. So it's learning as I go. So that is the really fun part of it all. One of the fun parts of it all anyway, that I really like. So I'm just going to go and just make some thank you. Yeah, make some, oh, too much water. There I go again. Grab some tissue there. I do that often. It's like too much water. Grabbing some green. That's why I said I need to use this to grab some green, grab some black, make my color that I like. But yeah, I'm really enjoying learning myself. I'm not perfect, and I'm learning with you guys too. So that's the fun part for me. It gives me the opportunity to learn with you guys. Okay, that's a little dark. I think I'm painting a little dark. We'll fix that. It'll come to life. I just need to get a little darkness happening here and lighten it up. It's always a little easier to go from dark to light with these types for me. Sometimes I have to look in the screen like, ooh, that's dark. Doesn't something always look so dark? I think okay. Oh, what? Yes. Thank you. My daughter's just asking for some cheese. Cheese, please, Mom. So this is a dark one, but it'll lighten up as I go here, I think. Just a bit. So guys, just keep chatting. Okay, let's see here. I've got my dark red happening here too. So I'm just gotta make some poppies have been something I just love to draw. And what? They're on the check. They're right on there. Sorry. They should be there. Sorry guys, she wants to check her phone. I had to charge her phone. Her phone charger's broken. I had to charge her phone in my car. You gotta look for it. Can't stop now. How's it coming along? Eileen, where do you get your blue drop cloth? I get it at like the different stores, like Princess Auto has a Canadian Tire. These are the ones that mechanic use for when they're doing their car stuff. It's thicker, you can wet it and that kind of thing, so that's why I use it. Okay, I'm getting a lot of darkness in here. I gotta lighten it up a bit. But yeah, that's why I use it, because it's so, and also too, what I use it for is, I use it in my paper mache. I use it and some of those things too. I know it's a little expensive, but sometimes the paper is just so rough that sometimes if I'm doing something I really want to have a nice smoothness of it, I do use it for paper mache. So it's just these ones here. This is a teeny one here, like it's almost at the end of my roll. But oh, Kendra just shut off the alarm. Oh, child. Oh, wow. Anyway, anyways, it's the end of the roll there, but that's what I use. And I'm just trying to get a little bit of highlights on my petals. I'm working on one flower at a time right at the moment. I can probably move around too, like the sloth, if I think my flower is too wet. And like I said, sometimes it'll look like a big mess, and then sometimes I'll come in and you can't see it too well, can you guys? And sometimes it'll look good. Like, I mean, as soon as you add something else to it or whatever, a touch of whatever. So just like I said, I'm going to add my lowlights, highlights. I like the yellows better. I like to use highlights in my poppies, orange and yellows. I'm never afraid to use orange and yellows because there's so many poppies that have those colors. And you guys can't see me grab color, but I'm mostly pulling yellow, orange, and red, and the dark red in here. And got too much paint on there. I'm just going to pull it away with. See, this one's kind of looking wonky, but I'll fix it. It'll get better. And I have my phone going off. Yep. Sorry, guys. 1 second. It's a very important person. It really is. It's Nikki. Sorry, I have to say thanks. Terrible. I'm a terrible host, you guys. I'm a terrible host. I'm like, now, hey, Nikki, how's it going? Whatever, you guys. You know. Love it. I love sitting here chatting, painting, and have to answer back my BF. One of my BFs. Okay, I gotta read it. So Kaylee says, Eileen, that is a specific brand of brush you're using. I can't get small fine brushes like that. This, I believe, I got this. This one says, this says Plaid. This is a Walmart brand, and I believe I got it. Yeah, so yeah, it's like a pack of Walmart brushes from Walmart, and don't know where you're from. And this one here is a deep, can you see it? There's a, you could probably, now if I read it on the thing, it's backwards, but I can't really see it. Daler Roan, it's got the paint in there, and I think I do need to get my eyes checked. But they're not expensive brushes. The Walmart ones are really reasonable. And they have all the brushes you need in the pack. This one here is just kind of way up here, so I'm gonna put more yellow and more oranges. I don't know how many I'm doing. I think I'm doing 4. I might do more, I don't know. I think 4 is kind of nice though. We'll see if it crowds it out too much if I want to do more. So this guy right here is not part of that flower. This guy right here is like another pod thingy, like these guys here, like, you know, when they're drying out or after the petals have fallen. These little pod things. That's what these guys are. Daily, yeah. Okay. Daler Roni. It's hard to see. Like I said, and of course I'm like looking at it on the camera, and everything on the camera is backwards. That's a lot of water. There we go again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a little bit of duller green, pull it down. And this is, like I said, oops, look at that. Layers and layers. Oh, you got links to that store, good. Or to be able to buy the brand. Perfect. Okay, I really play with this because I'm not happy with poppies back here. Don't have any. There we go. Oh. Gotta get this brush clean. Okay. I've got to read that. Okay, so I'm just trying to get some outlines. I got to kind of pull it away from the background. Laurie says, Kaylee, we have the change holidays. You would come to my app in Switzerland, and I would go to Scotland. What about it? The apartment. Okay. What's the holiday that you guys have now? Oh, I like that. See, just need a look. Can you guys see? Yeah. What's holidays right now, guys, that you're talking about? Oh, take a holiday? I don't know. I'm just gonna stay out of it. I don't know. Okay, so I'm kind of making a petal here, and I'm going to highlight it. With yellow. Yeah, I'm liking the yellow for highlights today. And one day for sure. Oh, just have a holiday swap. So, Father's Day is coming up for us here. Okay, this is how this is going, guys. Thank you, Debbie. I'm having a little trouble with them today. I'm not sure why. I think sometimes my eyes are a little bit more focused, and other times I feel like they're strained, and I do know. Oh, who's going? Bye, Raven. Sorry, Raven, took forever. And there, I think we're pretty close to, like, I don't even know what else we can do. We're just adding more highlights here and there. And that's what I mean by adding. I love to add color. Like I said, this one's just feeling a little small for me today. So I keep, like I was saying before, I keep my this cloth and dampen it up over top, and I put it in a Ziploc baggie, and I keep them for days, the paint, so I don't have to waste anything that's left over. So I like that. That went a little bit further on there than I wanted to. Try touching it. Gonna have to fix that up. Not a problem. There we go. And I think it's pretty close to done here, guys. I don't know. Like I said, I could play and fiddle. We can even fiddle with the background too. Yes, thank you, Kaylee. Kaylee says she loves how the colors are all sitting together. Hey, no fighting, puppy uppies. Thank you. Just want to have a little more yellow. I don't know. Just gonna keep playing with it a little bit more. And I think that's pretty, but that's the thing, I can just doodle with it and play with it so much more. And then do something back this way, do something back that way. I'm finding this one's kind of not defined enough, so I might have to play with that a bit. Just like the way I am now. Now I'm getting happier with it because I like to have, yeah, the depth. Debbie thinks that's what I mean, like the depth. I like to, and that's what I do. Sometimes I'll just spot little spots or, you know, something. And if something I don't like, I'll just go over a bit and not going to freak out and panic, kind of a thing. Quiet, puppy. Come on, you. Hey, Misty, that's my little barker. Tell you. She'll let you know if anyone's walking in front of the house. Yeah, I like to try to just kind of play with that and just make it something. I still got to pull something out of this one right here. Feel like, but that's how I go. Like, it's just like, okay, that's not the way I want it, or something's wonky. And it's pretty wet, just to show you guys. And I'm not sure if I'm happy in how these guys did not come out nearly the way I want. I'm gonna grab some coffee bean. I don't know if it's coffee beans. Maybe I got enough there. Got a little yellow in that coffee bean. I'm just not happy with the way this is. I'm gonna add a little coffee bean and pull out, like, you know, more a layer of color, and then maybe add a little bit more black on there. I don't know. But these are those little pods. Oh, what's that? Who's talking to me? So I think I'm making them into 2 bookmarks, Debbie, because I really like, oops, I have one in my book, and my favorite ones in my book, it has a bit of green. See, look, the brown just looks really neat on there. I don't know if you guys can see that. going to pull it out a bit more. It's going to make me happy. Oh, my puppy. Yeah. I was like, when the girls on? I don't know what's going on. Yeah. Just wants a little attention. That puppy. There, just play with it a little bit. Get it a little bit more where I want it. Because the pods on the top, they're nice and dry and hard, but they almost look like a little flower in itself, like the top of these. And so I'm kind of missing that. And could use them to be just playing back and forth too, though, but they could be just a little darker in spots. What color was I going to use? Was I going to use green? Now this one here can use a bit of a makeover. Where's my brown? It's just a little too, can't even tell I have a little pod thingy-majiggy up here. Try and make it so you can see it. It might be too wet paint here now. There we go, a little better. Billy's still smiling. Yeah, he's watching. Let's see here. Little dry spot on my paint palette there. Yep, Billy's watching, enjoying the view. I don't know if I can get this one just so, just looks like it's on its own there. Maybe there. I don't know. Thank you, Laura. Okay. I think we got to do some leaves. I didn't even think of that. I still got to kind of fix this up here, but maybe I'll just leave this kind of wet and work on some leaves. All right. Leaves. This brush is dry now. Too much water, not enough water. So I think I'm just going to do a few leaves up. And then I'll just layer some color on there. Try to get so I'm not covering it up for you guys. Now I'm going to do a little bit of brown, the cocoa bean. The leprechaun is way up here. And I think we're pretty close to done this, guys. I mean, oops, I got a big chunk now. I'm going to show you some of the other ones. I put some paper to the back of them. And to make it, I don't know, I want to put a little story for each one. Which for each, oh, I think I did that the wrong side. Highlighted the wrong side. I want to do a little story for each tea bag. can we speak? And then have that on the back of my little tea bags. Thank you. Thank you, Debbie. So, okay. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to probably dry a little bit of it off, but I do want to put a touch of a blue-green in the leaves. Blowing away. So I'm going to do like a deep turquoise, just a touch. Hopefully I mix that up enough. I'm just putting a drop on there. And I'm just going to go in with my, and I could add, like, mix the blue turquoise with a little bit of green if I want. If I just want a little bit of a, you can't really see too much of my detail in my leaves at all. I didn't really give much. Little water, little water, little water. It's looking blurry too. I'm going to kind of do some swirly uppies here so I can see a little bit of definition. You might not be able to see. There's not going to be too many leaves because it's such a small space. Now, I could add a little bit of blue-green, a little layers of the different greens. I'm not even cleaning my brush. I'm into the very dark green, which I think might be, what is it? Festive green. Okay. Laura says, love being here. Everything's turning out so beautiful. I'll catch up with you later. Going to bed. It's 11 p.m. here. Thank you, Eileen. Good night for everyone. Thanks, Laura. Now I think that's pretty much done, guys. I'm just like, you know, might play with the leaves a bit more, but that's pretty much it. I'm not happy that the leaves kind of looking bloppy, but I don't want to put too many leaves up higher. So now I'm just kind of highlighting a little bit of this brighter green that I have lower down on the stem. Sometimes I put white and I'm like, oh, I didn't like that, so I'm going to put a little green over it. It's like a lime. It's like a very bright chartreuse green or whatever it's called. Like a very bright one. Because it's starting to kind of blend in down here, so I gotta make that a little better. And it doesn't matter, I can just add layers, right? So I'm not too worried about. Got some of the sugar, brown sugar here. I'm gonna put in here. Some of the sloth colors. Pull down, make my, and kind of pop my, what is that called? Pop. And I think I'm done with this, guys. I think I'm done with that one. I could play with it some more. Trust me, I could play with it some more. And that's about it. There's just so much little dots or anything like that I can do. Add a little character. Sometimes I just play the background too a little bit. Blend in something. And that's about it. I think I'm gonna heat it up. I'll add a little bit of a protecting coat, and what I, like I said before, do is add just a bit of the decoupage to that too. So I'm done. I'm gonna make sure I blast it with heat so I don't smear any paint when I'm sealing it. Ooh, hot. Also, I love the smell. It still smells like, could also add a little bit of, you know, touches here and there with the Posca pen. Love it. Thank you. So that is that. I'm just gonna like do a few little things here and there. Just grabbing my little pods here that, yeah, the paintbrush is still just not quite small enough to get that little, whoa, get that little pod looking the way I want it to. Where is it? So I got my Posca pen to help me. Where are you? Come on. Please focus. See that little pod there in front of that flop poppy that way? That's a little pod right there. Didn't quite turn out the way I want them to. So I'm just putting a little details. Posca pen here. And that's about it. Thank you, Kaylee. Kaylee. And I think we're done. Like I said, I'm just going to have to seal it now. And I'll show you the other ones I have up there just quickly. If you don't dry the Posca pen thoroughly, it will smear. So I learned that one the hard way. Standing up for a second here. Whew. Now I'm just going to again put the sealing it with my matte decoupage. It's just Americana. And I changed my strings on my other ones as well. And used baker twine, and I love it. So cute. So I just had to take my strings off. I left my staples in, but I just opened them up. And it worked so lovely. Do I have them here? I have one in my book. My favorite one's in my book. And I'm just going to grab them quickly while I'm here. The other ones I've done. So you guys can kind of look at them. I'm never going to get this camera thing right. So that's what they look like from the last stream I did with Nikki. So if you guys want to see that stream, that was a really fun stream. So you guys, Nikki and I are going to be back on tomorrow from Jeepers. I think it was 2:30 my time here. And we're going to be doing a challenge. We're doing a battle, art journal battle. So we're going to need you guys to be here and give us some journal prompts, because that's part of the art battle that we're doing. This is not quite dry, but there's the, whoa, wow, what am I doing? There's my poppies there. But these are the ones that I decided to change the bookmarks. I replaced the ends on my tea bag. These ends here. I put cardstock, I glued them onto cardstock. I think it's 2:30 Mountain Standard Time. So right now it's 3 o'clock here. So like an hour ahead from now, basically, or back from now, an hour back from now, an hour and less than an hour, because it's 2:30. But or my math is really sucking right now. But these are the ones. You're welcome, Kaylee. These are the ones that I've done with Nikki, and they were awesome. And you guys got to check out, because Nikki and I, we take turns crafting, and then every once in a while we'll do like a battle, art battle. So you guys got to check it out, because more people are in. Oops, moved my wire. The more fun it is, we get. I'm in Canada, Debbie, Alberta. The more people that are in the art battle, the watching us doing one and giving us prompts and that kind of thing, it's better for us, right? And we also always give away prizes when we do the art battles. So we do try to do those once a month-ish. And like I said, and then every other time we alternate crafting. And the last craft Nikki was doing was some really wonderful pours that I learned a lot from, actually. I didn't really get a chance to watch too many people's pours, but I just passing by on Instagram and that kind of thing. So Nikki really taught us a lot in our last one. Thank you, Kaylee. This is Nikki's favorite, the ballerina and the cowboy. I was requested to do that, and that's the fun part of doing live, is that you guys can request something, and then, you know, I didn't know what I was going to do today. It's you guys who chose it, so that's the fun part. That makes it fun for me. Otherwise, I might as well just make videos, right? But the fun part is you guys being here and saying you want this, you want that, and that's what we love too on our International Crafters. So if you guys are not subscribed to International Crafters, that's where we do our battles, or our exchange. We take turns crafting and try to do some inspiration for you guys and fun. Anyway, so on the back of these, I want to put a little story on each one and what I was basically, the thoughts of the picture. And I think it'd be cute. And I add the baker's twine, so I'll do the same thing with this one. And I thought they'd be cute little bookmarks. And my favorite one is the ones with the work dye and the working boots and the black jeans, and it's got a nice brown green tone to it. I glued it to my paper. Sorry guys, I'm glued it. So thank you, Kaylee. Kylie or Kaylee? Kylie. Kay. It's not. Yeah, Kylie. Sorry, losing it. But that's that. So thank you guys for being here today. I hope you guys had fun. Don't forget to craft like a duck. I love being here with you guys, and thanks for the inspiration. I really wanted to paint this guy. I had him on my little things to paint. So thanks for that, friends. And I guess I'll let you guys go. I'm really liking this. I love the tones and the yellow and oranges and reds. Anyways, oh, Artsology. Hi, Debbie. How are you? It's okay. You can watch the recording. I was requested to paint a sloth today and to paint a tea bag today. So that's what I did. I think I was on at about 12:30. This was a little bit of a long one. Yes, Billy. Billy the sloth. And some poppies. So thank you for your suggestions. everyone, and I'll let you guys go. Bye. Thanks, Deb. See you later. I try to be on Wednesdays at, well, I was on today at 12:30, so I think I'm going to try to be around 12:30, between 12 and 12:30. And tomorrow, Nikki and I are on. So guys, don't forget to check us out. We'll be on at, what, 2:30. So we're doing our art journal art battle. So you guys be there and you'll have a chance to win. And we'll talk all about that on International Crafters if you guys go check us out. Okay, bye.